Premtobre Adom Yamamunina ha Yamawakwaba the Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so ewie some say na brason some tibien some ne doso ne etoja wo bi ya mo betini Criminal Investigations Department CID make say watching nipa dum yenu a osusu say kronobomu akese ne titu na anu ya de Council of State member omko no so kronobo no ombenim ho bi ye de honsam no ebebro Northern Regional Security Council ayene say Northern School of Business yentumo kakra jahwehwem bi ato emano dormitory nti yamwanya nhwehwemu enkoso enipa num ye woni da kwan se mu ba ko ye beyino no watu franka ma MPP amanyokuo no omubia de one more campaign ne kasa no ebewie ye sansemi ye de agudie beka ho ne akobi man so ni gide enso ebebro de bro Adom TV Premtobre Kasee o share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTuber search Adom TV Tube the AdomOnline.com send me in some afofo bi eka ho mede afia amankwa tamaklo eda se afia ni de miente sede ensam ni chemu ankasa etie Oswafo ya wo share foreign affairs so Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa na enei wo kire nia ekoso wo ebibremo atoye femu nipa bonfo amimfo ya wormo edi ewo me kasei enipa be se 99 de bribia no wo mo frim ewo nipa bonfo yi ensem.
Today we embark on a journey to redefine how the sub-region confronts the multidimensional threats to our stability, prosperity and cohesion. We meet at a time of considerable anxiety. On the average, there are 8 terror attacks every day in our region. That on the average claims 44 lives every single day. The epicenter of global terrorism has moved from the Middle East to our region. We now account for at least 47 to 59% of all recorded global terrorism. The grave statistics continue that over the last 15 years, our region has seen an increase by 1,266% in terror attacks. And the death toll has gone up by a staggering 2,860%. That is the grim reality we face. On my way here this morning, I received a call from my counterpart in Niger, indicating that they will not be able to join us this morning as they had originally planned because of an attack at their airport in Niamey last night, making possible. That is a reality. It's a daily grim reality.
So for your interior so Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak so edna no to mo bi mambo for ya one more etete toye ana se ebibrem atoye femu no kwa no one more ekosro nti omo se bambo mu ahwehwan kakra bi na akokon bi koso a na odo ho ahyemu nti oboga na kokko se yenso yenhwe hu yie fi se bia ye hu se democracy ana kabima men kabi edi akotene no wo nso wo toto omomo ne wo ho emunsem eni.
Terrorism and violent extremism have not merely persisted, they have intensified, abducted and expanded their reach with alarming sophistication. Affiliates of such as those in the Sahel, alongside actors to exploit governance gap, intercommunal tension, economic hardship, and environmental stresses to consolidate territorial influence, launch devastating attacks, and impose severe control over civilian populations. In the Sahel, these threats recently have witnessed a marked surge in attacks on military installations, civilian centers, supply convoys, and essential infrastructure, including the prolonged siege that have disrupted access to fuel, food, and basic services. Entire communities emptied. Humanitarian conditions have worsened, and such as drones, impoverished explosive devices, and coordinated ambushes have heightened the lethality and reach of these groups. The Sahel now accounts for over half of global terrorism death, underscoring that this is no longer a localized crisis, but the epicenter of the transnational threats with potential spillover into coastal West African states, including Ghana. These security challenges do not exist in isolation. They are deeply intertwined with structural vulnerabilities that undermine resilience, climate-induced stress leading to resource scarcity and food insecurity.
Yatwa Kasee so na make say Criminal Investigations Department CID one much nipa du emienu bia osusu say kronoba kese ahodo ekoso omaimu ne nanu de yanso Council of State member Wasalaga won kobo ne so krono no wombenim ho ebi.
Criminal Investigations Department and ne Edaba to just say any padumi no ya chire wono mo a we nyina enam krono hodo bia ekoso ewo omanyi emu we krono hodo bia wono mo boye ene ekwantimpon so ekrono a we say na Council of State member Wasalaga ehu ekweka edwemu.
A search conducted in the room of suspect Aminu Zebrila resulted in the retrieval of several items, including a locally manufactured shotgun, 1 locally manufactured pistol, 4 live BB cartridges, 1 locally manufactured sword with the inscription Birdman, 1 live 5.56 by 44 CZ ammunition, 2 live revolver ammunition, 1 face mask, 1 jackknife, a quantity of dried leaves suspected to be Indian hemp, 1 talisman, 1 cutter, 1 catapult, 15 assorted mobile phones, 1 jungle motorbike, 17 assorted wristwatches, 5 pen drives, 1 Telecel SIM card, and 3 MTN cards which were removed from the phones that were snatched from victims during the robbery.
And what you know what I need to just say, Ewo Kronawdra, Uncle Free Boy, will go so tepa, a quine so, nam so amani kukuba and company, we are one more sample, Uncle Phoebe, etu.
The Ghana Police Service has also arrested 5 suspects in connection with the robbery attack at Nkaseng in the Ahafo region. The suspects, Muta Kofi, Muhammad Usajio alias Salifu, Shaibu Issa Jallo alias Jibo, Abdul Suleiman and Bukari Sule alias Taylor were arrested on separate days in connection with the robbery. On 2nd December 2025, the suspects, together with other accomplices armed with weapons, blocked the Goso Tepa Road and simultaneously attacked the Nkaseng police station, Edumapa Cocoa Buying Company, Kobe Gold Buying Company, and the Esutifi Rural Bank area at Nkaseng. During the attack, the assailants made away with 2 AK-47 service rifles. They also stole cash amounts from the bank, 14,000 Ghana cedis from the Cocoa Buying Company, and 12,000 Ghana cedis from the Gold Buying Company.
Premtobre Kasee na obi social Adom TV ne Adom boy ransom for Northern Regional Security Council ayene say Northern School of Business yentumo kakra nanu adagya to girls dormitory ho tina hu behia se bono mo edi hu edumenti nanei ye tumo no Kasee no edi akire.
Northern Regional Security Council ene ashe say Northern School of Business one more entumo ni nyina enam ene ejahwenhwen a ema no muso sukumu ma ene no mo kase esuafo be se ahankron de bia wode wonti beto eho ayedin ni senti ashe say emofre nyina enkofie no no nsambroje fobosome ne de toso enwotwe bedu samre ne de na sukunu de nhyehyɛ wodo agu akwama one mo ba obenya bia wode wonti ebeto na finso adesua ahyase ewo honomo.
All of our books, our textbooks are bent, our uniforms, even some of our foodstuffs, all of them has been. Some of us are not that like fast at learning, so some of us we are learning inside this dormitory, and when we go home, we are not going home with our books. All of it has been, so we are going home with nothing. We need a support, because
already we are constrained. Truly speaking, that number of rooms from our records contains up to 900 students. You have bunk beds, 2 are lying in one, some are using the floor. That's been the situation until this thing happened. I'm just a stranded and confused leader of this institution.
We have no option than to ask all second years to go home. Third years, who are heavily affected, would also go home. The remaining third years will move to the second year's dormitory. Third years will come back by Sunday. And the rest of you will come back on the 8th of February.
Nkwanhyia BSC wo Tech Junction Station ayo for Kromansi mu asantemantam a nipa ba konam so ahwe ne nkwa
03-Y enei wakotwa fa wono ani mete so ama wahwe ne nkwa yaya ewo Tech Junction eno ewo ofori Kromansi ni mu asante mantem ha amanebo no echemi se metini a otasa aka ehu ebra obedru station se obefa nipa ede akotafo no car no enyina ene wo ye se ohuri asifom a obinim de ye ya okowura car na se ema ne car no a efa ne so ema ehyen foforo no so di akiri ebetwifa ne so adehia ewo station hobi ene Adom Kasee echawra husemu ene omo kire se
si family card yin ayi macro card ni Asofia card ni 7903 no osi omu free Asofia na bantu omo duta ko betwe na mo twa na ma wa ha ti de bedu ntu osi ye no na ka na favorite di fa bo ne hwe to ya na anye so o be page ni mu asore ana kafo ka no ensu ferry break na bom na cashier ntina ka we lodu tafo to mo titi mu kana twan omu sisi ti braba ni ko no ti no si be gina acha loto ti bi ni din kuma na ehun se akwane da ha na ta de ahye ni eburu edi tamba bo no ye se wo sole na kafo ka no ye de time no emu no fa no so na yam ti so na fa na moje ba
Ninyina mu no MTT the police for abefa emu no e de akwa mukurabia amene wo chese wa free enhwemu ase.
Radin Fane Krensie ma yanto so na December 2025 monthly prime building cost index and a one more day abe chese building inflation no above from 4.4% wo December no emu afrase ya wushoma November emu no na 5.9% be ne mpempen so enwotwe ni no ba na eba from wo modern one penny for agent.
Ghana Statistical Service na ni ediaba beto just say ewo December bosome no mo afempino ne dununum no mu no wono mo prime building cost index eya de say eba afoma ebedru amujichemu enan echiripo no enan awe wono mo echirimu dia abafam kra wode toto November bosome ne dia na echina amujichemu enum echiripo enkrona.
Building inflation for December 2025 no about 4.4%. Now yeah, they compare November 2025 now them inflation here 5.9%. Yeah, they compare December 2024 them time and inflation here 22.6%. In the building inflation will perform by 18.2%. Between December 2024 to December 2025.
Ofa kwenya no so edito eni wonomo a edi adanse hu edwuma nyina se
dem edwuma ya usually we nya figures in them aya my recommendations intimates my young there building inflation will perform from 22.6% December 2024 to 4.4% in December 2025. Yeah, advise the households there. Since your material prices only stabilize, into say individuals, your project beer, this is the time. or they them projects because even the price is not then will stabilize. So the cost on cost be break today means man on cost previously. This will be the best time to continue those projects. But now your advice is today. Area so they yet me face a project so that you bet him take advantage of the reducing costs.
Yet also na Takra Port Director James Richmond Quason. Ne was ya bino edeno ho abo aboafo ya wamo behwe ya kwantempon ho a ahyen akese ne nam so de yede ye efem agudie tuo no muni ade no sebe ya umbetimi asiesie atoya mantemu keteke akwan no na atumi afefafa hoso omo ye ne sa ya kwan ye sese bebre a yagitumu se ya na ye kansa kese no ebebafo.
Director Water Port James Richmond Quason ene edi atoja say abanyi edi investors apipimu ewo manyimu a omote nyina ene se pressure wo de wo yenkwanso no obebua ama anotimi abrase wa bra ene wonomo ebabe linki won port no edi ama Western Rail Line ena fi mining companies ahodo a ewo wonomo empotemu honomo a we wo chiremu a se wonomo eyene sa ebetimi aboa ma ahodo won kwan so no ano etumi abrase.
What we are doing now, the cargo must come by rail. We cannot continue to ship all by road. Let me put a word for that and say that the cargo must come by rail. So yesterday, investors came to headquarters and they want to link up the ports, the Western Rail Line to the mines so that the cargo will come by rail. It is my personal conviction that the cargo must come by rail because I have traveled small and I've seen where all is shipped. They don't come by road. They come by rail. When you live here, all the understanding that the vessels we do here, the cargo we ship here, must come by rail.
Ewona mrashibedwani a wono so wo evaluate adwumodwira abatompeso no so kofi akonokoi enso enkasaimu wochese ne Ghana enafi ye bibima yankasa no emre edruse yankasa ni maye wo mayimu ebedanda ni amano etimi aye ni mafoforo na afi no emre biemfu ye ni enkonkoto amangodo so se ho enye kakokra ne ma eba de babedi yendwuma we wo chirima eno ene omampani butaye ntia 24 economy wono mode aba eba beboa.
Remains commitment to ensuring that manganese production in Ghana evolves beyond export of raw ore and the inclusion of a greater value addition, which includes benefiting from the processing and industrial utilization for domestic manufacturing. Because management for the factories must resurrect. Factories in Ghana must work. And this is how we retain national wealth, deepen linkages, and create jobs for our people.
Yenton Samno Eso na Municipal Chief Executive wo Asante Achim North Sara Mwakwa na Eneya Meka say nkokoma be 6,000 wode adeshi nti obia enya nkokoma no mienu sebe ya omre be hyase nkokon kitenkete project no na so adeshi wo ho eso.
Abankwa chipeni wo Asante Achim North Mainstream mu Sara Mwakwa ene nkokon kitenkete ahensia wache ede ama omanfo ani obia enya eduno se wono so ensom nkonko hyase enye wono mu a we bote nyina no se ebetimi aboma ni abanyi nkokon kitenkete initiative no so wono mu etumi eduru ho na aboa ewo akwane se nyina nso eso.
For the start no obia benya 20 Asante Achim North hade yaje nkokon kitenkete yan yaje atum me na mo nkrofo bebre ka kire me madam ya boye nkukobu a omo ya ready they are ready say omo bayen nkukọ no enti yan so ya bekwaso ahye omo nkran me ne me agree director wa ha no ya bekwaso ahye omo nkran ya de ama omo enya no anu no ya bekwaso obi obenya bibia ya bekwaso asasa omo wo fie
Enochi na eni omanfo wonso nsaka enkokon kitinkiti bi etwetwe enkomo wono mode nsembusi etudwa
so dia e benye megre ewo me e benye megre trase bia e kuya ya no eno so ka kuya dum no de ya na ekohia e bituma ka wona de ya ase nam ya sa kakra be dum brebe na so be kwa wo ya water farm akasia
enkoko ya men sakan bebe bo ame pa esan say metimi ekobo mo ho ban na me ye wo mo na omunyinyi ya se me ho kire me kora na metimi ayibi atom
ko mo de ba ya e fenso obi anya 2020 ya asante achuma go ni pe gu adoso pa ti se aban no se ban ye mu dia se aban mi di be kan se de be so obi a so na obi a be nya bi
Ewana Director for Agriculture ewo Asante Achimansi no emu atapepra enso ne manebuni etwetwe nkomo no nsem sei eno de ka ho
e nyina kwafo na nyina na mu na adaban ase so agene om ho sa kwa ne so ye kokra mo afira brochira ba na adwuma de mamafo ho ti se ya anya ne sa de ma ye mama so mo nya ye adwuma wonya adwuma ya sika na aban de atobotum ti bebo so masika aka ye mamu e pade ofie enye be ne kwa abonten do asi so bosom bebre ni ade to kwa mfi bebre na adi we so de ye obi ade da sesa kokwa na Ghana no we na no so no e de no ne de wabo difference wo ha enti we say no ahoden a bebo ya pom de pa cha de kokra
Professor of English and Linguistics War University of Education Winneba ya Professor ya Osechibedu na o kasa ise ora Kennedy ohine Japan o best o hwe ni penum ya wo press obetu franka ma MPP no a ono pe enu obi obetumi ama adwuma na adwuma ho nsema ye den wo mabunu ne famu no etumi abafom.
Professor of English and Linguistics with University of Education Winneba Professor Yao Sechibedu eni edi atoja say wojidi passe ni penuma wojina se want to one swaba ma umbetu frank fama MPP amonyuko no Kennedy ohine Japan eno oye onipa obetumi aboa ama ene Ghana mebunu enya enwuma ye na mpuntu ho so nsem etumi akonkan
abato na ye to no ye nto ma MPP o ye to ama Ghana ye hia adwuma ye hia siska be ma oman yehia se oman no mra ba ye adwuma yehia discipline yehia law and order obi a no tumi ye ne yere adi ono between side na ye adwuma yetu ha na ye kra jenne efiri baabi ye wasase ye kra mo obi a wa che so betumi aye sa na ma yetu ndi ye nsa ye se adwuma no on pause ye hwe na ye to abama no enya ye ya hotonti mehwa na Ghana fo behia pa de ubisame a ken na Ghana fo behia ya nipa yitua ye kana ebosime yitua ye kana ya adwene nko ene omo so ye adwuma tua nkofo ka so adwene nko na hoda mfi se ken wo bibia ode bema Ghana bia yenya bi eda
eno echi wo fasa konya no so editu MPP tu ahene ne esia ahene fo nyina so enum se
ombe kana onim every baya 20 years na ade ba no nipa mfasa na ho bebre o nse e sha se kana wo bebre na in fese wo bia wo bebre ba na nipa fa ka 22 ma wa na fa yo mo fe so twa wo ma show mo we on woda atamre se obi oni ba de nko be dan ewulu oman emfa ho dese na do onu cocaine na do nwa de yes na do onu cocaine ama onya be cocaine no ya na ho go so ofa plane ko broji ko no cocaine sa na wato no mamadi president Clinton ma sem na ko fa wo di president nipa hwe bro etra nipa suban ehwe na nipa betumi aye aboa oman na ya eso ye kansa nyina so suban bia eso ya enye nye ne hia ne se Ghana benya mfaso be na afrimu na boy president na bibu ha bata wo ho a emma wonye ankasa osuban ne opesa wo ye nti entumi ha abato no ebe ha na example fo entumi ankasa ye ancheche ne mamu ye na mgidi se unse ye ofie etumi kasapa ye ofie betumi kasapa mamamfo ate ncheche no ase ne hia suban hia power mambo ne ode onibakọ ye ode abo oman nkanko
ebiso aye MPP amanyuko no ensemudia ne ya make say delegate apem Asantemantem a oye ne se wode wachi time Dr. Brian Champon na wode ne campaign ni nyina ba na wie ya atwen nyame ya Adom a memenda se esi ahene ne etu ahene for di tumi no ebema no
etu ahene ne esi ahene for bibira wono ewa Asantemantem ne mu ene de wona chita ekwakoma Dr. Brian Champon wa bra eni na ne ntoabo wo wie ni nyina ewo Asantemantem ne mu ama wono de akọ eye memenda bato ai ba bekoso no emu na we ena eni etu ahene ne esi ahene for nyina kohia ye ewo Heroes Park na wono kwakoti opanyi yi ensema wo edema wono mu a wohwe se obetimi ede akonkoden agetumi ewo afimpino ne du no wotwe bato ai bekoso no emu na we na wa bra eni Dr. Brian Champon ene etwan ne sianefo enya nkitahodi wode to no mu nyina eno se ne nkunimdie ebekọ ede ama wono mu esenti wono mu nyina enye krado se obabe konko dempa ede ama wona manyokuru no se ne be wetimi ede agitumi afri NDC ensem
doing ebe se me de ma disre de eto asante mayenim ebe a party ni jina no menim se mu be ya amame ebe a party na do no menim se wo beto aba amame na mo misra wo se me pese 2-3 days ya kai wo be ka me ho na ye campaign mu dene na ye tibidi winning emphatically me wo jini se abato no de onyankopon be sha ne ho anyonyam abasha ne ho anyonyam eso asante mai misra mu Monya regional eba be timi victory nanim na metimi di tumi no abaya sasi so
ene wo sande to etwan ne sian fu nyina enu se
sha party for ne bo enfie nyaa nyankopon di tumi be mame no o ye party ni wa santimai mu hanu mu a obi a de ne nsa be si bibi so o de won nsa be kro bibi mu akase Eboa party na ba ban mu no we na mensu manya ade afri mu enfie nan bia di bi sabe si bibi so mesra constituency se share wa hani na say we need a bold leader na memeni ni tadua time
Yanko adansia so kwanso abato mpesi no so dwam tinani ma MPP amanyoko Kwame Owusu na wode to party manyina senka bomo pe ene betumi aboa ma nkunimdie aye party no de ne titi wo 2028 munti obi a hwe tene damemenda no omunko na sumdie
enya bedru damemenda ya ho boa yaye wadanse asokwase ye ni police station fo ni nyina kasa damemenda no obia beba ye center wo se beto aba wadanse asokwa eno ma de agu akwam de bebre yisifo etumanamo Oma behwe baby a efi se ye beto aba no isifo na behwe nyina oma free aspirants ni nyina no omo nkofo a omo agent aka omo nyina akwa akwwe di no ma de gu akwam a adanse asokwa de bibia da na kwam a ye nyina de odo e be tena so ndwe ne ye yato aba na wi a efi se basabasa bia nsi baby a wadaro mo ni tua se baby adanse asokwa ye to ya baby a no ye koyi ye friends ye frabella ye to aba no ye koyi MP ye to aba no ebo quality kwa majaru ho na asokwa ho na yeto yaba ye hwe nipa be say about 540 enim ifi nipa about 540 enim say omunya be ready na omo aba beto aba no ya nipa 540 ne police station executive electoral area coordinators old executive constituency officers constituency old executive MPs any former DC omuni nipa ye hwe omanimu a so me ba to abanyame bo damemenda omunia kakra meka che aspirants ne party executive nyina se ye nyina no aboa oso ne nyina so no na benifo se otwa akete ma to wi na anwenam bia ye ni MPP fo ne yekoto yaba na vi se yekoto aba ne wi ne nyina no yeyi kandifo wi a ye nyina de beka bom ne aye adwuma e de ama party no se be 2020 bitime di nkunim nti kakra meka che aspirants nyina se obi an kana komanto ne yam na obi an kasa che ebia na eja na chidifo na nyina obi an kana komanto yam se ye ne MPP fo ne yekoye ye fa bela nti nya
Atimoda mrashe bejani Alexander Kwesi akwa ne wode bi MNDC amanyoko no kire won se NDC amanyoko de say camera mu eniema nko an ye hunu nenso oba form pa kire adwuma no omo nse de hu ne sa wo Adom TV bedwam so ne kwasinsia edi nkomoyi.
Okay. Eti yomu kikasa action ye beyese we eye fragadam. Womo eye niema cameras in the capture.
Okay, so all reset economy. One for 2025, ama inflation and dropping. This was single 23 to 5.4. So age na dollar 10.5 fuel price. Fuel price.
Economist. Like a committee has said, say inflation will we. So won't spend yeah.
Okay.
Ubeti me asubiye.
About spending.
Oh, okay. One evidence say about spending. And I say Vice President Kotobi.
Yeah.
Or call Pablo.
That's youth ministry.
Now no them Sika what the best started military training kwani go wonya bi openly no catch vice president say opanicho omo intervene omo to cars bebre local government yeah say yeah kasa transport system ho ni ade and a minister the car say the minister of finance is supposed to give them a guarantee na ometimi I import buses with money ade bi aba and also minister of finance on yet it so appeal to vice president. Now the ministers are running to the vice president to talk to Ato, who is forcing to release money for the economy to run.
Inti Wadum TV Bedroom Sono Payan Sono Deputy National Election Director MNDC Amanyokono ya Rashid Tanko computer. Ono boy Electoral Commission force was only MPP akambomo asay yen democracy no omo na say democracy dentia okansa eni.
That's why we are saying that, you see, Electoral Commission only MPP. I didn't know me no. Omo no me say democracy e Ghana. MPP time in the case no started tamale no. Omo ko fa gazette. Only God knows where they got the gazette from. According to them, this gazette came from the Electoral Commission. Dated gazette. January 2025. And Tamal High Court. Tamal High Court. That's why we are citing them for fraud. This matter is now beginning. It's a criminal issue. I say wait. I say this matter is now beginning. Okay. You file a case 23rd December 2024. Okay. After the election was declared on 7th January, December. You return say gazette anyway what they say they are still printing. The time was running. So we quickly ran to court and filed on 23rd. What did I see? Okay. December. Then MPP in responding quickly filed an affidavit in opposition to our application. What did I say? Okay. And attach Gazette of 6th January 2025. Praying the court that court no dismiss your case on file 23rd no. Okay. Because at the time we filed 23rd no, there was no Gazette. That was their prayers. Okay. And pleading that the judge should dismiss it. So case now. So it's there. That Gazette is there. Brought by MPP to court on 6th January 2025. But that time more file more dear no. Na ya Gazette was it 21 days after the Gazette? And then I can say you were following Electoral Commission at that time. That is why the Electoral Commission is also wrapped into this fraud matter.
Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na Ocean Media Fear Amankwa Tamaklo. University of Engineering and Agricultural Sciences. Yedi kan kra wo mo ba be fa wo asuafo October bosome mu wa fi emu. Na ni nyina no yakabia na won di aban e de ne nesi mo se wo betua na fei. Inwe bia no wo mo ye wo ho a ye nwie free 2022 na ye nwie ye na ban no e ba be hyase.
And the University of Engineering and Agricultural Sciences, I crowd say, when Museum for Dikan cry about a Fawanamo Amawashis, your point ye as say a year October was so me more Fimpin ye emwa, Abanso, Edinshire Shadow, a Guacomo Kese, and Yama Hodua, a Wasukuyumwa, and a cansin some with your Fimpin Dunumi Nunumun so, one will be in Nasa Nebea Sukui, a Shassia, one more Emre, a Wundumedi emo. Narino Abra, or Swafon Shadis young and some so Haranai Dus, were in a probo, a Kupimo, a Wasukuyumo. HSA and this Asukui, Sikano Wonamudi Sieno, a $90 million ya, Wunya Wamwa, a free Korea, a bino, a ho, Nanso Yadiso, my debt exchange program, Ebeman, Emanina, a chin so.
Subject to the availability and the payment of the outstanding obligations. I'm aware that there is a $9.8 million outstanding with the Ministry of Finance and cumulatively $28.6 million outstanding of the $90 million to get the project completed. As you notice, apart from the School of Engineering and the School of Agricultural Sciences, you saw the dormitory or hostel facility which can house 400 students female, 400 students male. We've seen the exhibition room and the cafeteria. And as I indicated, work on this project in 2022 had to stop because Ghana had to go through the debt exchange program. And it's important that I emphasize that the stalling of this project, even in the words of former President Nana Akufo-Addo, his darkest hour was debt exchange. That is how much long-term damage was done to the Ghanaian economy and its management. Unsustainable debt that has affected the effective completion of this project and the commencement of it.
Just for him, Monsieur Somano, and so while some from so a nay what the social before YBC ICT and Science Laboratories for floor at the Ama Pope John Senior High School, Nanina ye a binance share. Eyen kaidum de Ama Kane Defense Minister Dr. Mane Boama.
Oswafo na hwa de sia nsem so Haruna Idrisu eni soso de abofomwa ICT NFA Science Laboratories ewo Pope John Senior High School OBCB ediama wonuma wo chirima wenyina ka aban yi eni sode hunu a woye ede ahye kaneswafo nya ne bibi kro Dr. Mane Boama eni monyam ewosa empotemu honomo emprimpe kopimu wo Pope John ayeka ho asemi a eni mahodo wonomu ni bi enti ama won ho ekire wonomo epa eni kopimu sukumu a wonomo ICT Laboratory mienu a ewo honomo Bakopa na ye adwuma eni computers edunu enumu pe ene wuma intumi ensom sukunu nyina nti eneni wonomo adwene ho a sa enema yokokusi bi ede ama wonomo.
When we were growing up, I was in a science class in Damascus. At the time, Damascus had Form 4 BSc was dedicated for what at the time they described that brilliant students were doing well. So it was dedicated either in Form 4 B or C. So one of the brilliant students? I won't say so, but I was passing. So there was this biology lab. Yeah. So you know those days, guinea worm had become very popular in the north. Yeah, and you recall the American president, I believe Jimmy Carter, trying to help guinea worm. So in one of our practical exams, a lady was asked, don't say because I said, a boy was asked to draw the guinea worm life cycle. So he just did this and drew the circles. So this is the guinea worm.
Oswafo yin sande to just say ni wodi ho ya pa e was senia Pope Jones for wono biology and afi chemistry lab no atete e de apansam we wo chirima enya de kasa yi kura e de fasuku yin wonti ono so wono behwe no ka ho ensem wodi nsem state to dwa bra endi wodi na probo ekopie mu ewo epoe montem no mo safa sakonya no so de nsrahwe eko Dr. Omane Boama wonya ne bibi kro e maame enchen
let me call mommy for 1 year. Nothing and now I'm home. But so far, see now I'm see what catch God will see you through. God will see you through. God will see you through. God will give you the strength. I was telling Antirita how I came to New York to encourage you that no, come back home and support Omane. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Have a seat. Bless you.
There do so no ye Adom Trotro Prince so see do akopie mu waboso kai na ye nyina ye hwe ni mu MPP amanyekuo no ekoyi Frank Tuni enunti oni ade hye mu hoyi di nkomo ahwe wo mu nipa num ni nyina no sede tie
for enim no se unima ene me kiro memene da we abato ekoso ye MPP amanyekuo no mo koto aba eyi wo mo Frank Tuni no wabedi amanyekuo no enim ene aboso kan ya we Adom Trotro ye ne omanfo edi nkomo ne ebisa se enipa wo mo koto o mo so aba aspirant enumi wo mo hwa wo mo chances no etisen
yeah eja
I'm crema wo chances ni sen wo ma yekoto o mo so aba
oh me de nipa 5 na ejina ne de sanka me nko a me decision na ma oba akobade anka me choose honorable Ken na me hu say because on hu say odwene Ghana mabunu ne kasa bia o kasa mabunu nti yen de yen yatiku kura yen yatu yen the National Youth Purpose Dealers Club of Ghana yen group ne de dodo na kasa maken a wo hwe papa ani suade hu na wo de mo man Ghana even kura me hu from Kwame Nkrumah time politician a watuma yi ne kotokum sika e de abo man na se honorable Ken because we say wonyina wa ba mu de ba wo hwe papa yi modembo oko konfo not teaching hospital e bra cancer machine wo cancer machine onu atu ne kotokum sika e de kotoye oko 37 wo hwe cardio center o resi ama oman we Tamale teaching hospital to generator de che won nti wo hwe sa na ma nyina wo say papa we onyo bia se be oye selfish politician he has Ghana at heart nti me de ni amesere MPP delegate for nyina say won what 2 year flag barrier by Ghana for na 2 year president nti won tie na Ghana for na yeden e kan tisa wo betino opposition a che because me I don't have any problem about all the 5 aspirants what you say nyina obi ya mebusuani amepe by Ghana bra yo mu CCI obi obetima yiyen afiyan mess me honorable Ken because sabi wo hwe Mr. Brian Achampon Mr. Baumia honorable Baumia who say one warrior politicians are me I don't have anything against them but CCI wo mu and you honorable Ken the MPP beba power be mpa de na che nti delegate for ne sere won okoto aba na wontie na Ghana for ne eden eka
alright menko mempe nipa foforo unso o abuso kan ha memene da abato MPP abato no wo hwe nipa num na wo mo chances no wo hwe a ti sen
de mesre MPP delegate ni nyina ne say omo moden say e besa de bawomia asaba oni nipa waba betena Ghana kunwa so a wama nyoma ye simple ayeden amayen one thing I make catch Ghana fo nyina ne say those days o pese wo kutua wo light bill cry I just say okọ na wo disika just say nyoma ya famu o man we mu no enya asem ketwa enso bawomia daroma ene anajo 12 o'clock me mitumi tua me light bill a minya issue bia momo modern bawomia asesa Ghana enyoma bebre mu ama ye nyina yetumi de ho tie ho su kase bawomia wayade papa no ode Ghana akọ nanim bebre enti momemmo modern ne safa bawomia sanya den emra na ono ma pepe bebre de Ghana fo na me amete haidie enyoma bebre aboa yen bawomia daroma oboa kufuado ama me nuanom miensa omu nyina tumi wie free SHS na daroma ni policy ne de eka ho bi momemmo modern ne maintain bawomia na me gidi se 2028 bawomia besa de ba power o man we mu me din de Samuel Odum na me sire obi bia
alright
me bejeji na o mpese me bi se me nuanasem me de na me kan se bawomia na o ye me papa anka me ye den me pe bawomia o hwe ne se akufo ade bawomia be kire Ghana fo no asem o ka kire asengu so o ka kire Ghana fo nyina se bibie fa ye sikasem bia na de bawomia ba o hwe bawomia bai na economy in Ghana you experience the worst economy
good work asebi yema onuanom so nkasa unso o hwe chances ne say
oh chances ni de meme senka bawomia mimi nuane bawomia kameka che bawomia se bawomia onko pe ba bi ntra because u bawomia u be ye running mate for 8 years e wo Ghana ha u be ye vice president for 8 years bawomia na ujira ma e ka kire Ghana for say woni na Kufuado dokoro 1 cedi mutimi to yes yentimi to petro 220 Ghana mutimi to yes yentimi to nenne de Dr. Bawumia ene Nana Kufuado efa dokoro 1 cedi edi koko gina 7 cedis edi petro ko gina 8 Ghana now sankasi yanto abama Bawumia de a den nyansa pa biem na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia trima enu nti wantimi amfa mo Nana Kufuado no pese yansa amfa mandate ni mano as a president enye Bawumia we na ka kire say wa kire dollar edi na ma IGP wa lucky dollar edi key na koma IGP enti dollar no enkosoro Bawumia na me ati ase say if the fundamentals are weaker, the exchange rate will expose you. Ubaumia only na kufuado $1 3 cedis 75 pesos. So the cocoa 7 cedis 17 cedis. Nene even John Mama, His Excellency John Mama buy a crowd of modern year because dollar are step above from Amajadi for a one toy. To the time Mahmoud Baumia and Kamemi and now me want to come make a chance say Uncle Pepe Bintra. Never His Excellency Honorable Kennedy Japan. Yeshe Honorable Kennedy Japan ni vishina owa. Onu ni pa obetimi afa Ghana. Edna kodu baby a Ghana ese yeko. Yabekaya. Osi 1979. Osi JJ do something before you die. JJ do something before you die. This time around and no ene here o Ghana ye pobi to say Rollins time. Send you change or transforming Ghana no and no be near the CNT. So 5 aspirant in the meantime will be na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia there or no the on Kahukra Uncle Trembe Bintisa and the political career or be ending this internal election on Babayeno.
All right now yeah or man for Omoabusu can who are doing about to have a cost of memory.
Let me imagine to the party say if it's a trouble Ghana I may be a Obaku for or 3 times. You will be a man called Wanda. To one to number 1. And so 2. Third one or be popular. Yeah, what we need no Bakunaso. But I was saying it's
one hour winning.
Baumia.
Baumia now winning.
But one why back into us or to us. Oh, you mean,
Mia, what may you see? What baby? What baby? Why you are not there? As you Macken, Eba. Yeah, businessman, yeah, Penu. Businessman for buying Kuma business, young ma, dear Bangma. Mabomia Maka Japan mra Bamia no buy and 2 mano and actually a better opposition at all Mamma camera no buy say Ghana you bet Chiafa and this for so one camera
oh cool you see I know in Japan me my just say no can no vote because Baumia ebe bueku for the mamu ye o man no ye hu be do man ko duru ye o should be second Japan ahwe cardio center we see 37 military hospital Shetama teaching hospital me kai say Ghana for because car Kuwait Ghana for because car Kuwait no mu hia moa I was saying o man ko for mba ni nyina kan Japan and organize an emri nya ko for mba ye enti the assembly MPP for 24 abana ye to no o me anya free and fair ni ento abana ma onabo kan Japan say ye MPP person mo position chepa dia and o mo ko for ba o mia yeah, you to need yes, yeah, honorable Ken Japan. Just send people from 24. I'm for Ken Japan, Emre. Just say delegate. Just Rome.
All right, now, yeah, a good for one ton spare pass. Abuso can or match or margin for Abatua. Ebeko so memory that MPP Amanyukono. Mensuna Medimeter or Trotom, the Trotron Yama, mates in the edges to say, ah, we.
Praise also see do now you're telling Canada, you do Sonny Adom Trotro. I'm Wakabe. You are Boko. Yeah, ready.
Find AFCON no, they see in a fair verdict. I saw trainer banted, I saw trainer on some banana for new sports. Be a media bama who said, "About fit to pass."
Would be beer, me?
And we're dancing a football. Is en cabin to me. Dancing football, they but oh, Sana Obo. And as Uncle like one.
Yan Cherry has said, "Wedding or twasso."
Right for now, the afternoon, I was here. I'm going to Mason said, "Dear William, some 12 so set Premtobre Kasee." And then the abandon near by some day be by a papa. Yes, I'm pumping some points. I've been young point. When I catch them more, it's somebody of you. South Korea, come by here, tell some old. Alan Bisab Napoka hangover who ye. I fear my arms hangover, and I just so. But I go van there, might mean him there. But I mean, aha, Sadia, I don't know where you knock a crew, and I say so soon. Aha. Yeah, Nigeria, hi. Senegal for one more Romoso more, Yako from Manada, Kafatna Samonaso. Morocco for so tower, and almost as a tower, and then Munita was a day of Bob West for Amia quarter, and so very taba. The verdict is here. Now, this is it. My uncle and red verdict, I hold up a tomb. Senegal for Dini. Senegal for Sat Mosimunya, you know, what more fine in I come fine in Abomwa, $615,000. This kind of munyano 10 million 1 year 615. Now, emu 300,000 supporters no and your mom some as for the music. Sansona a year players no near mom some yeah mobium yeah mobium ya kwa and backroom staff so and say who 300. Afesu yellow card makumako 5 for moje 15 ba ko bia 3 etu keke ni nyina bomu a bomu de kasa 15,000 ya fine o and on coach ni so 5 matches papiti a no 5 matches omonyo and ya fine on coach ni so di o keke ni nyina bomu ya fine no $100,000 coach ni kwa and afesu so no 5 official matches and so ontimi ntina bench in farmer Senegal. Can you imagine? Who is me hana is ya the man show yem to ade na ebo ho ntia. Enti nye say what I say and I say manya podua. Now, eti 100,000 Senegal for so fine ye. Morocco for so dia wo ho. I say Morocco for so okay. Ismail Sarr and Elima India is so ya suspend you. I say almost so 2 official matches so of sport on sporting behavior. What would you and yes, you will be almost an intokwasan and then eka and yo eti Senegal for as so the idea more no to already and keke kono a Senegal for sika no wanya ne titi fi wan na esamba go so the music dey o ya sa o now eno adanche ya yenko Morocco Morocco so what would you na betomu this is it. Well, Morocco when you here, Monte ya 415,000. Ya can be biabumwa 415,000. Now 200,000. Say boys, no near one year your stadium 1 year 200. And often you know, one most a place no be any backroom staff also there 100,000. Sangsuna Ismail Sabari. One and say who do you so 100,000. 3 matches on Timis Yakan from Morocco. Asaf Hakimi captain is also yes in same yoke can and fata, but also Yamano 2 official CAF matches ban. Who's the Yabo not Morocco for no at the 2 Adrian Grofweni and 2 Adrian Grofweni and no me patrol 15,000. Eti Morocco for one so the Kakabomwa Omoko 415,000. It's a car for the also ye peno banyo, or ye peno banyo, ye peno banyo. Say what we if you are baby Brudokakra, a finie Brudokakra, baby, on Fabi Mabi, Tiano him, Yakama 15,000. Naka banyo. Now, Yakan Waviano, but if you ask on one some Kakra, Nafibembra, I Manchester City. Manchester City for no. Enra, who's on a gala for the year. Nagalata fans no, Omoko Park and almost go here Man City for. No. I was here, I shall. But park about Homoko, where Japan, one more son in Jama, almost Abrofujama so. Yes, Abrofujama. Obiba Kwaku found in to form, it was cement. Obiba Osimen found in to form, You bet 2 days, Yamo. Somebody's son, Osimen, put your body on the floor. We will wash your jersey for you. Obiba, Osimen, put your body on the floor. We will wash your jersey for you. And yet, Brofo Jama dear. Brofo Jama yende. It's a master. Hey, Buko Banguaba, Arami Bukumo. Buko Banguaba, Arami Bukumo. I just say, this Arami Bukumo. I'm the Buko Banguaba. Tamana on pon ho anytime wa pon ho and ye bisa say sa de ye see friend say bukum hu so ababukum be your miss hey mama sound
what do in this nation? I'm a great superstar in the nation. I you see the book before and after I'm there, everybody know me. I'm a great superstar. I there for the book the students all they reading, they see me Banku fresh say Banku.
This procedure is called the breaching. Na ka o dey show no atwa. Say buko mahu arabi book mu ne so wo yobo no. That's it. Now, imagine so na me dey see na wi ma jama ma mesese fia mankwa tamakro AK Brodora na watu aso dia ma. Keju wana nkasa ne Eric Kasee dubuade.
Yenyere no so na Adom TV Premtobre Kasee no yemfansi aseda ya odi amre ne adaje a wode ma yenti. Me da team no so ase me dey afia amankwa tamaklo obra etwaso.